White supremacy is still here, but it's running scared. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to the Smart Sister Show, and I am your host, Smart Sister, and today we're going to talk about part 3 of the disease of white people. Now, according to some, I am being a racist to talk about white people, and not all white people are bad. If I hear that damn phrase one more time, somebody please slap me. I am talking about systemic racism that is a part of every single thing in the United States. There is not a state in the Union, well, maybe Hawaii has more of a mixed race population, but in terms of all the other 49, white people run the state because of their politics and because of what they do. Now, are they always the majorities in terms of numbers? No. But there are states that are so white, lily, that don't really even have that much of a population that still have 2 senators and can contribute to what's going on in the whole country. You know, how many black folks in Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Oregon? Hello? Okay, all those states are equal with a New York, with a Texas, with whatever, in having the Senate positions that they have that affect this country. So what I'm trying to discuss here is the fact of the matter that systemically, the rules that are set by white racists affect us all, no matter where you are, and they want to keep it that way. That is what white supremacy right now is fearing. And we know they're not supreme. No, they're not. I'm not saying that. But their goal is to be supreme. That has been their goal for the past hundreds of years while we've been here in the United States. That's why I said that they hate us, because we're such a threat to them and what they're doing. And now they're starting to see Asians, Latinos, or whatever are moving up population-wise, and they are going out. That's why, as I said before, with white supremacy, if they can't beat you, they join you. And that's why I think that we're starting to see all these commercials and all this stuff with interracial couples, and people think, oh, look, we've arrived. See, they like us. We can work together. Look, we have a black man with a white wife in this commercial, or a black woman with a white man. Don't y'all see? Dilute the gene pool. What did Malcolm say? When you put milk in black coffee, what happens? Okay, they know they on their way out. They know this. They know this. So if I can dilute some of the folks that's doing it to us, maybe that'll give us a little bit more time. Maybe we can get more white women to have babies and build our stuff back up. That's how they think. Like I said, if they can't beat you, they'll join you. So basically, the fact of the matter is, and all white supremacists ain't white either. Okay, so that is the problem, and that's what they're seeing. So they're always going to attack whatever issue is coming up to make sure they preserve themselves. Why else do you think all these police departments are militarized to the point where they shooting everybody, killing folks, got tanks, got all kind of stuff? You think that's by accident? No, because they already know cities are becoming more polarized. So they have to look at how can they stay in power. If anything, this insurrection, as I said before, on January 6th, showed you the ones at the bottom, white racists, were they're afraid of losing their power. They want, that's why they call themselves patriots, and we gon' this and we gonna do that, this, that, and the other. That's why, and when you look at American history, white patriots always use terrorism to scare everybody, to keep them away from the polls, to keep them from moving in certain areas, to keep them under their thumb, so you would not fight against rules, laws, bills, whatever was passed to keep your ass down. What is more true now? Okay, they felt like, oh, with Trump, you know, we have the right to say blah blah blah, and you know, it's not just Trump. I'm so tired of y'all with that. This is the system that is set in place that all of them use to keep white power under control and in power, where it cannot be taken back. Look at voter suppression. Look at all this stuff that they do to keep their power and for it not to be questioned. We're not going to give anybody any kind of way or leeway or leverage to build themselves. I keep thinking about all the brothers in jail for selling weed. I say let them all out. Now you got the dispensaries that nobody poor can own. So you going to take a way that we use to try to get by, to get through this bullshit. Now you running that. So now a brother can't go into business for himself and try to sell a little weed and make ends meet. Hell no. Now it's the big time. So my thing is, let them out of jail then. What are they still locked up for something that's is not against the law right now? See what I'm saying? That's how white supremacy works. They always stay ahead of the game and stay in control so nobody can beat them at their own game. I heard somebody talk about with weed, why can't brothers get a little, like we see Latinos here in LA selling fruit at a little cart. Then how come you can't get a little city license from the city and get you a little cart and sell you some weed? That's never going to happen. They got to stay in control. And even with the Latinos, they're just going to try to use them because they got a lot of divisions in them, just like black people do. You got the class crap going on. You got the light versus the dark. You know, the Mexicans versus a Puerto Rican or blah, blah, blah. They're going to use that to their advantage and try to pull some of them over to their side so they can keep Latinos in control. So I want to say to the brown brothers and sisters, you better watch your back. Asians, same thing. They getting ready to let them, it's going to be more of them than any damn body. Okay? And you playing light on that? But see, they don't see them as a threat like they see us and brown folks. Okay? Because most Asians are going to go along with the program as long as their community gets what they want. Okay? That is how the whole supremacist thing works. And you white people that want to help are going to have to get in there and come up with the legislation, the bills, the information needed to break that shit up. And if you're not doing that, that's why we're still in the situation we are today. That's why nothing has changed, really, basically. Now, we all can kumbaya together, okay? But in terms of the systems in place that keep money at the top and away from the people, and then the fact that we can let people in Texas freeze to fucking death while your senator is on a plane going to a hot Mexico to have a vacation. Now you see what I'm saying? The evil of racism does not give a damn about nobody. Nobody. Black or white or brown or yellow or whatever. It's all about money and capitalism, and they could give less than a damn. Like I said, no humanity whatsoever. So that's how that happens. How is it in the richest country in the world, you got people starving, you got people freezing to death, you got all of this garbage, and then you're not even ready for emergencies? Let's be real about that too. Rich people will always have their shit. They will have their air, their electricity, their heat. They're taken care of. But the rest, you on your own. You are on your own. That's the shit you need to start questioning and quit fighting among each other. That's what I say to all these Trump supporters, and you think they give a damn about you. They using you too. So you need to be asking the questions, why isn't the country ready for any of this? Ask those questions. Quit fighting each other, because it don't mean shit. Black people, you need to quit worrying about white supremacy. As I said before, it's about us getting the power and getting free from this bullshit. That's the fight you need. Quit worrying about trying to mix with somebody, trying to be with somebody, trying to kumbaya with somebody. That's over with, because white supremacy has shown you for the last 300 years they don't give a damn and never will. So you need to stop it and get back to building your own community. And I agree wholeheartedly with this brother Charles Blow, a former columnist, I think, for the New York Times or whatever. He's written a book, The Devil You Know. We know that devil. And he is suggesting that blacks should move back to the South, build the South up. Then we'd have the power to change things, because enough of us will be in those southern states to actually run the state, like what just happened in Georgia. If more black people were there and we could make sure that we get senators and representatives or whatever, then you get more black folks in Mississippi, more black folks in Alabama, all of that. Now, I know some of y'all are like, hell no. But y'all already know wherever we go, we put that stank on it, and we can have a beautiful black life in a reasonable financial area, and build up the businesses that we have. And like he said, build the South back up with us, so we can really be a nation within a nation and take care of our people. That is where we need to be putting our interest in. Let the disease of white people keep escalating with them, because ultimately it's gonna knock them off, basically. Because you can't keep doing evil, you can't keep being inhumane and not think the karma's not gonna come and get you. That is what they're the most afraid of, that is coming for them, and it is. So black people, let the disease keep growing and do what it's gonna do, and start worrying about your own self and your own people and how we can make a change in this thing. It's time is up for us to be worrying about that disease. Let it go. And you will continue to see them trying to fight and keep it going. But it's on its last legs.